Hey yo, what's up everybody? Holmes here and welcome back to more Monster Hunter World Beta guide for how to take down monsters. Today we are going to be taking on the Barroth. That's his name. So here we go. It's the medium difficulty one. And he's actually an old monster. And I chose the first camp to go to. So yeah. Yeah, this guy was actually pretty old. Not as old as Rathalos or Rathian. But this guy's still pretty old. I think he came out on the Wii version of Monster Hunter. That's when he was first introduced, I believe. I'm not sure. The Monster Hunter I never really played much of. It's Monster Hunter Unite. That's the one I never really played much. But the other ones I played extensively. Oh, and the first one, I believe. Didn't really play that as well. But Monster Hunter Freedom 2, played a lot of that. And then the one for the Wii. And the one for the Wii U. The one for the PS3, the Japanese exclusive one. Alright, so... get to the chest and let's get our stuff. I always end up crouching next to the chest at first. There we go. Okay. Let's see where he's usually at. Somewhere around here, it's probably where he's usually at, where the mud and stuff is at. Like how they show you a map. Somewhere down there. If you check out this little place and you just kind of follow its path, you can find where the Barroth is. Hopefully, I'm correct. Ah, there he is. Yeah, they have like a certain patrol route, and if you know where it is, you can find it. The thing that annoys me the most about Monster Hunter, it's gotta be when you have to track down a monster and you don't know where it is. Like, it's your first time you're trying to track down where the monster is. That shit is like the most annoying thing you can happen to you in Monster Hunter. This probably was a bad idea. I shouldn't have stunned him this early. And if it's anything like the old Monster Hunter, they will stop getting like stunned as much because they'll start getting used to the stuns and the trap and stuff, so they'll break out faster, especially if they get pissed off. They'll break out real fast. The Monster Hunter, this Monster Hunter is actually a little bit more forgiving than the old ones. Because the older ones, when you attack and you want to run and stuff, you have to sheath your sword manually. This one you don't have to. Trying to scratch me off? What the fuck? I'm not a flea. Oh yeah, Spirit Storm. Let's go. Chop chop. There we go. And if you see right next to, well, the bar right below the stamina bar, which is the yellow bar that's moving, that's the stamina bar. You see there's a green sword there? That's the sharpness. So it goes from green, yellow, and then red. And the lower it gets, the more shit you won't be able to cut. Okay, you're gonna have a hard time cutting monsters if it gets too yellow or red. Especially red, because that's like the worst sharpness ever. There we go. Okay. Ooh, this guy's getting messed up. So I'm just using a longsword like the way I used it against the first boss. They do have combo tutorials on the top right corner if you guys need it. Like when you do an attack, it'll show you what kind of combo you can follow it up with. Just so you can make your swings last longer and also more fancy. I believe in the old Monster Hunter they don't teach you that. Like you just gonna have to kind of figure it out yourself. But now they do, so it's pretty awesome. Oh, I got the hit. Kinda had to trade for it, but it's all good. And you can hold L1 to go pop up this quick menu that you got. And I went to the wheat stone so I can sharpen my sword. Because the sharpness was getting pretty low. So that's why I was sharpening it. Later on you will get like, once the actual game comes out and you get more weapons, the sharpness can go up even higher. I can't even talk. The sharpness can go even higher depending on how much you upgrade your sword and stuff. Right, the tail came off. You can actually carve the tail. And you can also eat food in the camp. So sometimes you might get like a little buff that allows you to get more carves off of a tail or a monster. It's pretty sweet. Oh, another thing I discovered in Monster Hunter World, if you're sliding down, you can do a jump attack. And you can mount monsters that way too. Like that! Yeah. Yeah, take it to the face. Not doing much damage, but I wonder if I can break his face. And this is a new move right here when you use the spirit gauge. You stab him like this. I believe this is a... Ah, I missed. Damn it, that was such a great opportunity to show it off. It's the longsword's new hard-hitting move, I believe. You just press R2 and then triangle. If you manage to stick the landing, you're doing that barrage of attacks, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And it does a lot of damage, I think. Compared to just swinging with the spirit gauge. Single player is way more forgiving than multiplayer. But if you guys want the good stuff in the actual game, because right now it's pretty much the same. There's no like high rank or whatever rank. But oh, sweet, you went down again. Yeah, multiple damage right there. And like I was saying, if you guys want the good stuff in the actual game, it's gonna be... What happened? Did he scream? Okay, I thought something else came along. Yeah, in the actual game, if you want some more like better gear, because it's gonna be all in multiplayer. So yeah. I mean, you could play single player, but you're not gonna get like the full experience for Monster Hunter. I mean, if you got the good weapons, you can also solo multiplayer quests. It's just that the bosses have way more health over there than over here. Die! I'm still alive. Hang on, I got some traps with your name on it. Wait, where you going? Where the fuck is he going? This guy trolling? Okay. Shock trap. Alright, get your ass up. I got a bomb with your name on it. Okay. Boom. Boom. And boom. Goodbye. Oh, sweet. I paralyzed him. Sweet. I hit him. Just didn't break anything though. Ouch. Okay. It wasn't as bad. 10 minutes left. That's actually sharpened. You can use the shortcut right here. Because there's a lot of stuff that they give you in the demo or the beta. And sometimes you can kind of lose track of where things are. It's probably gonna be sleeping. If the monster limps, that means they're almost die. They're almost gonna die. They got like what, like 1/4 of their health left, probably. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do a mounting attack on him. Didn't work, of course, because he was. Hang on, let's try to mount his ass. No, it didn't work either. Hey, bitch, I'm gonna mount you. You watch me. You watch me mount your ass. Like that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh shit. You can actually move between parts, so you can go from like the head, the body, and the tail area. Makes it easier to break off parts. I don't know how it initiates twice sometimes. Die now. There we go. Down goes Barroth. And when you carve monsters, you can just hold circle. You don't actually have to keep tapping it. It's pretty pointless to carve in the beta, I guess. Because you don't... Like, none of this shit is gonna carry over to the actual game. Except for the stuff that you unlock after you beat them. That's the only thing that's gonna carry over to the actual game. But everything else, it's not gonna carry over. So... yeah, but in the actual game when you defeat a monster, definitely carve it, because you're gonna need well, you probably will need the items later on. But during the beta, pointless, because you don't get to do shit with them. But yeah, that's it for that. Stay tuned for the next episode, and it's gonna be uploaded shortly after this one. And we're gonna be fighting a T-Rex looking guy. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.